Leave it in God's hands. God sees your pain and hears your plea. God knows you are tired. My child, listen to the voice of my heart, for within it lies the truth that surpasses human understanding. I, the Lord your God, created you and this entire world, every breath, every moment, every thought, and every dream. And I see what is hidden from the eyes of others. I see the pain you carry within, even when no one else suspects it. I see the struggle you endure within yourself, and I understand how difficult it is for you. But remember, I am always near, and my hand will never leave you. You often feel that your pain is so great that it is unbearable. Sometimes it feels so deep that even breathing becomes difficult, and the light around you fades. In these moments, you may feel abandoned, as if the whole world has turned its back on you, and even I am silent. But, my child, know that even in the darkest hours, I am with you. My silence does not mean indifference, and my peace does not mean detachment. I am your Father, and I always see and feel everything that happens in your heart. Remember Job, who also went through immense suffering. His friends tried to find reasons for his misfortunes, accusing him of sins he did not commit. But I saw his righteousness and knew his heart. I knew he did not deserve what was happening to him. And yet, I allowed these trials to come into his life, because through them, I planned to reveal a greater truth. I planned to show him and everyone around him that my love and my grace are greater than all suffering, and that I am always faithful, even when you feel that all is lost, just as Job stood in the desert of his pain, not understanding why all this was happening. His questions and cries of the soul were directed at me. He did not understand why I, his God, allowed him to go through such terrible trials. But even in his pain and misunderstanding, he did not turn away from me. He continued to seek me, continued to believe that I exist, and that I am righteous. And in the end, I answered him, not only by restoring all that he had lost, but by multiplying his blessings. So too, my child, you are in the desert of your pain. Perhaps you do not understand why I have allowed this pain into your life. Perhaps you are asking me where I am and why I am not intervening. But know that I am always with you, even when you feel lost and alone. I am with you in every tear you shed, in every breath you take, in every cry for help. And I am ready to bring you comfort if you open your heart to my love. You may think that your pain is insignificant to anyone, that it is too small or unimportant in the face of everything happening in this world. But to me, every pain of yours is important because I love you. I created you in my image and likeness, and every part of you is precious to me. I cannot remain indifferent to your suffering because you are my child. I see every wound on your heart and want to heal it if you allow me to. Remember that I hear every one of your prayers, even if it seems to you that I am silent. I hear how you call out to me, how you ask for help, for strength, for hope. And even if the answer does not come immediately, know that I am working in your life. My ways are not always clear, but they are always for your good. I will not leave you in trouble, and my love will always guide you, even when everything seems lost. Look at my Son, Jesus Christ, who came into this world to show you how deep my love is. He knew what it meant to suffer, to be rejected, to know what it means to feel pain and loneliness. He went through it all so that you could understand that I will never leave you alone. Jesus, being on the cross, experienced the full weight of the world's sins, but even at that moment, he did not doubt my love. He knew that I was near and that I would fulfill my promise by raising him from the dead. This was proof that my love is stronger than death and that I always keep my promises. When you feel that your strength is leaving you, that the world is collapsing around you, remember the words of Jesus, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. These words are meant for you too. When the burden of life becomes unbearable, come to me, and I will give you rest. I will take from you the burden that seems too heavy and give you my yoke, which is light. I will give you peace that surpasses all understanding, and which will calm your soul. You may ask how to leave everything in my hands, how to trust me in moments when everything around you seems so uncertain and frightening. The answer is simple. Trust my word. Trust my promises that I have given you through the Holy Scriptures. The Bible is full of examples of how my faithfulness was manifested in the lives of my children. Abraham, Moses, David, Daniel, all of them went through trials that seemed insurmountable, but every time I was with them, guiding them and strengthening them in faith. Abraham trusted me when I told him to leave his homeland and go to the land that I would show him. He did not know what lay ahead, but he believed that I was leading him to a blessing. And I kept my promise by giving him descendants and land, as I had promised. Moses led the people of Israel through the desert, not knowing how they could survive in these harsh conditions, but I provided them with manna from heaven and water from a rock every day, showing that I was always near. David, as a shepherd boy, fought Goliath, trusting not in his strength, but in mine. I gave him victory because he trusted me. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den for his faithfulness to me, but I sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions, and he remained unharmed. These stories are not just ancient tales. They are living testimony to my faithfulness and love for those who trust me. They show that when you leave everything in my hands, I act in your life, bringing everything to good. And I want you to trust me too, as Abraham, Moses, David, and Daniel trusted me. I want you to know that even in the most difficult circumstances, I am always with you. Perhaps now you do not see a way out of your situation. Perhaps it seems to you that everything that is happening makes no sense, and you are wondering where I am in all this. But know that I see the full picture. I know the end from the beginning, and I am leading you on a path that will bring you to my blessings. I ask you to trust me, even when everything seems dark and uncertain. Trust my plan for your life, for I love you and want only the best for you. My love for you is boundless. It does not depend on your successes or failures, on your weaknesses or strengths. I love you just as you are, and I want you to know that my love will never leave you. You can trust me in everything that happens in your life because I am with you. And even when you do not see my actions, know that I am working to bring everything to good for you. When you feel that your strength is running out, turn to me. I am the source of your strength. I am your fortress and your protector. I promise that I will be with you in any situation and that you will never be alone. When life is hard, remember that I am always near, ready to support and strengthen you. I will give you strength you did not even know you had. I will help you get through any trials, and in the end, you will see how I worked in your life to bring you to my plan. You can leave everything in my hands because I am the God who loves you and cares for you. I will not let anything happen to you without my knowledge, and I will always guide you on the right path. Even when it seems to you that everything is falling apart, know that I am with you and that I am leading you to a blessing. Trust me and my love, and you will see how I will do great things in your life. My child, I know that you are tired, but remember that I am your Father, who will never leave you. I am always with you, and my love will guide you even in the most difficult moments. Leave everything in my hands, and I will guide you through any trials, and you will see how my love and grace will work in your life. In moments of doubt, remember that my love for you is unwavering, and I will never forsake you. Every tear you shed is known to me, and I will turn your sorrow into joy if you trust in my timing. As you walk through the valleys of life, know that I am the light guiding your path, leading you to the fullness of my promises. Until we meet again, may you walk in peace and light, knowing that I am always with you.